Hello all and welcome to the Stata learning video where I show how to import an Excel spreadsheet to Stata. If you use World Databank or OECD or almost any database as the data source, files are XLS or XLSX files, that is Excel spreadsheets. Stata understands both formats well. You can import them to Stata directly from the command window using the command import Excel, or you can use the user interface from file menu from import Excel spreadsheet. At the beginning of your Stata career, it may be easier to use the user interface. Just click Browse, navigate to the correct folder, and choose the right file. The file should be in the working directory to make things more clear. Click the file and choose Open. Stata should now show part of the data in the lower part of the window. As you can see, this does not look like a data set. This is because I have two sheets in my Excel file. The first sheet includes the description of the data, which is quite common, and the second sheet has the actual data. So, if the Excel file includes several sheets, you can choose the right sheet from Sheets. The second sheet is the one that we want to import. Typically, Excel files have variable names on the first row. We have to tell that to Stata by clicking the box because Stata does not recognize that automatically. Now Stata raises the first row on top of the data matrix and does not try to import the variable names as data. Let's click OK, and if everything went fine, Stata should print the command import Excel. It should be followed by the file path, the file name, and the sheet that was chosen. Moreover, there should be first row, which tells Stata that we import the first row as variable names. Instead of using the graphical user interface, you can type this command directly in the command window, and if you use a working directory to store the Excel file, you don't have to type the file path. The file name is sufficient. Once you get a bit of experience in importing data, using the command becomes an easier and faster way to import data. Let's type browse in the command window and see the outcome. If the observations in the browse window are black, it means that Stata understands them as numbers. If the observations are red, Stata understands them as string variables. Now the dataset includes only macroeconomic variables and a year variable, which all are numeric. Thus, all of them are black, which means that Stata understands them as numeric variables. This means that all went well. If the observations include even one non-numeric observations, for example a point, a comma, a space, NA, or almost anything, Stata interprets the whole variable as a string variable. If you want to import missing numeric observations to Stata, then the missing observations have to be empty cells. Stata is a bit misleading in this because missing numeric observations have a point indicating that the observation is missing. However, if you import points from an Excel spreadsheet, Stata does not understand them as missing observations but rather as string characters. If you fail to import numeric variables, very often you simply have forgotten to tell Stata that the first row includes variable names. This may sound simple, but for example, it has happened to me countless of times. Hence, If you encounter problems when importing data, check that the variable names are not imported as data items. If that is correct, check that the datasheet does not use NAs or anything similar to indicate missing observations. Finally, a common cause of problems is a wrong decimal point. In some countries, namely in European countries, using a comma as a decimal point is normal. However, Stata uses a point as the decimal point. I will show you in a different video how to fix this. Until next time, have fun working with Stata.